Hey, so I'm making this video for a friend of mine. You know what? I might as well send it to a couple of other friends if I can. Uh, this is my city in the mountain. Glorious, glorious city in the mountain. It's so beautiful inside too. So much creativity, so much time. But we're not gonna look at that today. We're gonna go down this path. That's not even my capital either. It's a lot better than my capital. I'm not gonna lie. East of that city is this giant monolith of a temple. Uh, this thing I made it like I at first when I created the space for this is like I did a pentagon and it was like 50 by 50 by 50 and it went all the way down to bedrock. That's how fucking deep it went. And then I was gonna build something massive there, and then I couldn't think of anything. And for months, for like a year, for a year, it stayed empty. And now I have this big temple. I'm gonna stop walking. I'm gonna float around so you guys get to see the. Only the front has this little design right here, but the rest of it, it's pretty okay. It's just patterns repeated, mostly on each side. Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like on the map. It takes up it takes up a big chunk of the corner. So it pretty much looks the same on every angle outside. I got a little fucking beacon going out. This is what it looks like from above. This is my temple for the Doctor, and from Doctor Who. And when we get a new one, I'm gonna have to put him or her on this spot right here, because this is like, so there's 16 different doctors, well, not counting the ones that came before the first Doctor, because we don't even know how many there are and when they take place. So I didn't make a tribute to them. But I got turned around. Is this the front? Yeah, that's the front. And usually, like, I'll start so there's 16 major ones, and I start them in sets of 4, and it's gonna be This is gonna be the next of a new set, followed by that one, and that one. I don't know if they're gonna make any more, because I feel like it is a new show and it's Disney, so maybe not. Well, I don't know if it's Disney. I know Disney's playing it, but I could go through this entrance, which leads to the top floor. Oh, lightning! I'm gonna go through the beacon. Go rock. I'm gonna go to the very bottom. Kind of cool that it rains only in this spot, though. All right. Presenting the first Doctor. It's fucking awesome. I don't know why. I go to this Doctor whenever I want to be inspired. When that Doctor was so impish, I don't know why. He's not even my favorite Doctor. It's kind of dark. I feel like if I put more lights, it's going to look ugly. I got these chambers going. It's like a maze almost. Every corner is exactly the same. It's like completely parallel. But here comes the second Doctor. The third Doctor. the fourth Doctor. At some point, I'm gonna make like a. That's my phone going off. At some point, I'm gonna put like a sign for each of them showing like which Doctor they are and what actor plays them. Okay, so up the stairs we go. Up the stairs we go. And I put so much work. This took. I don't like that I hear lightning indoors. I put about I want to say like a month into this temple, maybe more. Wait, which one is this? If this is the first Doctor, then that means this is the fifth Doctor. I think he's the one with the celery on his side, so that's why that's there. Like, he wears a piece of celery as an accessory. The sixth Doctor, very fashion blind. The seventh Doctor. Where's... So these are just like designs that I found online that works. I feel like the hat's tilted, but this is exactly the way that it's pixelized on like the one I found. The eighth Doctor, the final Doctor in the first show. Like in the very first in the old shows, this was the last Doctor before they went to hiatus and rebooted later. And to go up, I need to first go down. It is spooky. This was just like something to build while I was like waiting to start my job at work. Oh, this is so fucking dark. Note to self. I heard a fucking big ass thump. I don't know. Oh wait, I'll put it. Yeah, right here. That spot works. I'm gonna do that with every corner because it's so fucking dark. We have building in progress, guys. Do it with all four sides. Damn it. Damn it. Wrote the wrong one. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Where are we? Okay. Okay, well after this, I'm going to have to put more of these out. I'm going to keep going with the tour. The War Doctor. The son of a bitch. This was the Doctor that comes after the 8th. He didn't get his own show. He only got like a movie like special thing during the 12th, the 11th, the 12th incarnation, 11th Doctor, which is confusing. But like because this one didn't call himself the Doctor until like the last minute before he regenerates. He forgets that he saved Gallifrey, but instead, like, he makes himself... when he regenerates thinking he killed everybody on Gallifrey, and, like, that squirrels into a whole thing. This actor was so amazing. I wish we had a show with him. Fuck. I wish we had more of him. The beginning of a new era. The This is the Ninth Doctor, 10th incarnation. Yeah, he's kind of funny looking. So I don't mean to be mean, but he kind of is funny looking. But he was one of my favorites, though. I hate that we only had one season with him. I think we only had one season with him. He was original, kind of having a leather outfit, kind of like gear. He had gigantic ears. I love that shows in the pixelization. Okay. 10th Doctor, 11th incarnation. Everybody's favorite, David Tennant. Amazing actor. I want to watch Good Omens, which he also plays in. I believe he plays a demon or something in that show. Amazing actor. Amazing. Amazing. Mwah. And here comes my personal favorite. The 11th Doctor, 12th incarnation. Now, due to Time Lords having this weird technology that sets, so he's at, it's discovered later that he's the time, like the Doctor is the timeless child, having infinite amount of like regenerations, but somehow on Gallifrey they had an ability to shorten it to 12 for every Time Lord, and when he became and when he before he died, like he somehow got permission from Time Lords from beyond to reset his to reset his reincarnations. So I have no idea how many he actually has, or if he's back to having endless. But he was supposed to be the last one. He was also the only one to get married, I believe, out of all the Doctors, to Riversong. And he made me cry when he regenerated. Because fucking damn it, he had so much emotion, right? He had so much bonding. He had so much trauma. He had so much to work through. And it felt like he worked through it all. It felt like he finished what he started to do. He saved Gallifrey and remembers doing that. He prevented a second Time War from happening. He lived this incarnation into old age defending a town called Christmas. Not joking. He made me cry. He is my favorite. There was so much character there, and when I first saw this actor, I did not like the look of him. And I'm so fucking glad I watched throughout his whole thing. I fucking... Oh. But I digress, okay? Because we gotta keep going. We gotta keep moving. Because when he was permitted to regenerate again... Where the fuck am I going? Where was the way up? There were staircases here, right? Fuck. I need to take another loop around here. And give more lights. I think having lights like in little spots like this will help me. We're hitting the top floor. Am I in the right spot here? Nope. Not yet. Yeah! My second favorite Doctor. I'm sorry, David Tennant. David Tennant's definitely my third. But this guy, Peter something. I think he plays an important role in all the Doctor Who stuff because I keep hearing his voice. Not his voice. I keep hearing his name pop up. I would have to really look into him. But he was, from what I understand, he was a super fan, right? And he finally got to play the new set of Doctors. Now this one kind of continued his personality with the 12th incarnation. This is the 12th Doctor, 13th incarnation. This one understood war, and he had a complex that, like, he had to really decide if he was, like, really a good guy, right? So while the last Doctor kind of forgave himself for all the shit that happens, that like, because so he forgave himself because he saved Gallifrey, right? He didn't kill he didn't kill anybody on Gallifrey. He saved it, but there were so many that died because of his antics and, quote unquote, saving people. He's saved lots of people, but he's also lost a lot of people, right? So all that trauma, all that loss, it built in him, and he had to, like, he had some serious PTSD with the Time War, and his comrades in this show kind of helped him through his trauma. He had to really understand himself, and, like, he took on this face, which is also supposed to be like Caesar's face. Like, this was a face that was taken from a previous, like, Doctor. Well, let's see here. I'm digressing again. By the end of his era, he, like, cause, like, he had so much anger still, right? And this was going through the anger, going through that stress, going through and forgiving. By the end of it, he had to let go. And then when he regenerated, he turned into the first. He turns into her. She is the 14th incarnation, 13th Doctor. Now, she knew how to have fun. She had fun with her adventures, and she looked at the bright side of things. She knew how to balance having fun and taking responsibility. But she also learned that she was the endless. She was the endless child, and that there are tons of her out there that she doesn't even know about. So that kind of freaks herself out, and she had the opportunity to learn all this, right? And, like, learning that her adoptive mother is also, like, a villain and whatnot, and, like, she decided not to look at her past because she probably couldn't handle it, right? These feelings that she went through kind of boiled up from the 13th incarnation and the 12th incarnation. Like, there were things coming back to her that she thought she should have been done with it, right? She should have been done with those feelings, but she could not deal with it. And crazy shit, her finale was so fucking crazy, right? Spoiler alert. The Master tries and actually succeeds to take over the Doctor's body, becoming a different variant of the Doctor, and she had to take back her body, being counseled by her previous incarnations and her friends finding a way to, like, reboot this incarnation. So all that stress, like, she and after defeating the Master, she gets hit by a laser, like, and kind of fucks over this incarnation. She could have had more time, but nope. The master has to be a sore fucking loser. I would make another thing for the master, but his whole thing is like so confusing, and it's like even fans have a hard time putting things together for the master. But after she regenerates, she turns into a familiar face. The 14th incarnation, the 14th Doctor, 15th incarnation, David Tennant again. I wanted to get the stubble in, but I didn't know how to make it look good, so I just didn't put the stubble. It is the exact same model, except the red shoes are now gray. The suit's now completely blue, with different shades to depict like which ones are pants, like these right here, suits. And this was the closest I could get to his tie and vest. But yeah, so this one, it was confusing for him why he went back to being him, and it's theorized that it's because of his stress that he's not completely over it, and it's taking him back to this incarnation, and he has to learn to fully process everything he's got. Right? So he's still out there, but he's like living with his best friend Donna, I think. They really should do a follow-up on that, because I feel like I want to know what's going on with him, right? But facing the god of games, also known as the Toymaker, an old foe of his from his first incarnation. After facing the Toymaker, god of games, he gets shot by a laser. Sounds familiar, right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I've been sneezing a lot lately. He doesn't regenerate. He bigenerates, becoming two people, continuing at the 14th and becoming a second person, the 15th. Two different people, two different TARDISes, two different adventures. Right? So while one of them is trying to process, this one, I don't get. I don't fucking understand. So this one doesn't get the process? He's got the same fucking memories. This one has a happier and more like optimistic point of view. Because the way these, I don't know why I'm talking like I'm talking to other people. I'm talking to one of my best friends who already knows this shit. I just want to talk about Doctor Who. Please, please, forgive me for being too talkative. I didn't like his skirt design, so I went with his red vest kind of design. Kind of looks like Michael Jackson's vest, I think. I think that's what they were going with. And I think I did a good job with the shoes. So this one actually didn't have a pixel, per se. There were pixels, but they weren't the same kind of models. So I kind of had to do this from scratch. And I gotta say, if I kind of did good. I kind of wish I got his like little mustache, but I don't know how to put it in there and make it look good. 15th Doctor. He's the current one. And he's fighting the multiple gods. And on top of all the shit that he's got to process, he's also fighting gods that he's let's see, Maestro, the goddess of music, which is also the daughter of the Toymaker. Lux, the god of light, which he was a cartoony fellow. He defeated the god of death. And it's theorized that he's gonna be facing the Trickster, or the Dark One, the Dark Guardian, I think the Dark Guardian and the Trickster are supposed to be the same person, but that's a theory. Uh, because we don't know how many members are in the pantheon of Discord, and we don't know if he's going to face them all anyway. But yeah, the show's still going on. We're still trying to see what else is going on with him, and when a new doctor is chosen. Don't go here. Alright, thanks for listening to my rambling. I'll, I might send this to other friends. Who knows? Alright.